Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be a pick a card reading. We're gonna be asking the question, how do men feel about you? All right. So this is gonna be a general reading about how men feel about you. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make it as generalized, so it's not necessarily like specific for women, but most likely it's gonna be for women because it's a woman thing. All right. But it could be for my people who date men, or just for my people who maybe friends with men who care about how they feel about you. Because maybe it might be a friend. I don't know. You know what I mean? All right. That was it. But thanks to all those people who be trusting, liking, sharing, subscribing, being in the comments. Thanks to all those people who be trusting me with these readings. Thanks to those people who booked those personal readings. I got a couple of them to get to today. I'm going to get to them. So whenever you're seeing this, if you happen to see this on the 3rd of October, 2022, you just know that I'm be getting to you. All right. Sometimes I'll be making these little catchy little punchlines because I used to rap, right? And I used to be so that used to be like my little thing. Every time something come up, I'd make like a slogan, make like a line, something to do, or something like catchy to make you remember something. So, but anyway, that was a little ramble. 4 piles here. There's gonna be a close up of it. There's gonna be a timestamps, so you don't have to watch all of these. All right, I will name them off, but there's gonna be numbers too over top of them, so that way you could just pick your pile. This would be pile 1, this would be pile 2, this would be pile 3, this would be pile 4. All right, this is Picasso Jasper. This is this is Carnelian. I thought this was my other one I wanted. I was looking for it. It's over there though. It's the it doesn't matter what the other one is right now. This is Red Jasper, and this is Venusian Night. Venusian Night. Venusian Night. Yeah, Venusian Night. All right. So take a look at those piles. There's gonna be close-ups. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'll see y'all there. Boom. Pile 1. So pile 1. How are men feeling about you? Ooh. Think of you as very confident. Okay, so hold on. So you could be a Leo, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, or Sagittarius, or this could be the people you're dealing with. All right, this could be the men that maybe be in your vicinity who are having feelings for you or having a certain feeling for you. All right, so they are at some type of opposition because they're investigating you. Ooh, so we got Gemini energy here. These people are curious about you. Right? Confidence is your key to success was the first card out, which definitely indicates that you're attractive and that people have their eye on you. All right, so they're just saying like to give them a show, give them something to look at. So I guess men feel like you have something to look at, like you're very attractive, you're very expansive. They feel as if it's kind of like they definitely have their eye on you, because I'm like, like that's the whole vibe, is like they have their eye on you because like they're aiming at you and everything, because we have like the archer here, and every time I see an archer I just think of Cupid. So it's like these people are like truly watching you, but they feel like the way men feel about you is like you're a treasure that may take a while to get there. Like they feel like the way that they're going about getting it won't get them there anytime soon. So I guess maybe because it's kind of funny, right? Because it's like they have a belief in you, or a belief that things can happen. Like they want to liberate you, but they don't really know what happens next. I see the Roadrunner here, so I'm thinking of like people, maybe they're runners, maybe they're afraid of like commitment, maybe they're afraid of like approaching, or like they don't think that the success with you is like close. You know what I mean? Like they know success is here, but they don't feel like it's close or like it's happening. You know what I mean? Like, it's better. They're trying to be optimistic about it. So, but a lot of them, I guess, like they're afraid to maybe speak or communicate, because we got song here in reverse. So it makes them afraid to either sing their own song, which is just, communicate, let you know who they are, put themselves in your peripheral or whatnot. Like, like they're just kind of like watching you from the back. They're learning about you, researching you, because this could be people who you went to school with. I kind of feel like this people you went to school with, or you were in some type of class training with, because you guys were learning together. So it's something like that, you know. And so, some of them, they're seeing you as attractive, or they're just seeing you as very confident. So it's one of those two. Like they're seeing you as um, being maybe they're saying, okay, so look, maybe you could sing too, because I kind of feel like that. Like maybe you can sing, and they feel like you need to be confident about that. Like you have sweet rewards coming, but you're not possibly putting yourself out there. But at the same time, what I really pick up mostly is how they feel about you is that they're like, so they want to be social with you, and there's a fear behind that. All right, they see you, they feel about you, they feel like you're very grateful or very. Mostly, I feel like your body here, because like the body stands out here. Normally, I've seen this picture a couple times, and it doesn't really matter. But I guess like your body. So it's like I don't really get like, okay, I get a little bit of sexual energy here, but I don't get like a whole lot of sexual energy. But like they do want to, so it's like hidden. So men feel like they need to maybe hide their motives. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm looking like, well, because as a man, I'm looking like, well, what is all that about? Like you're looking, you're trying to learn. I mean, maybe they want to learn. Maybe they're students. That's something. You know what I mean? But it's like, well, what are you getting all the information for? Like, what do you want? You know, because they're in that energy of not knowing what happens next. So it's like they're getting all this information and they want to be social, but they're afraid to speak. They're afraid to approach. They have feelings for you, but I guess like they want to. I don't know. Maybe they want to explore. This could be people that maybe you met like through traveling or something as well. Because we got Knife House here, so it could be like people you met through traveling or school or higher education, college. A learning class or some type of mastery class that you want to, or something of that sort. You know what I mean? All right, and well, it says more brave to walk away. So okay, so they feel like you're either a runner, right, or that they have to chase you, like they would have to keep chasing you, and that's probably what it is. It's like a fear of like having to keep either they're the runner, either they feel like they need to run, or they feel like you're a runner. So it's like one of those type of energies. Because I knew the running energy was here with liberated. Like they don't really know where this would go or what could happen with this. Because they want you to know like you're never alone. Like you don't have to be alone. So maybe you're always alone or like a loner. Because that's what they want. They want symmetry. Because there's even six of shells here. This is usually like a good time, a merriment. Like they want to match your energy. You know what I mean? But they don't. It's like and then we got three of wands here too. So this is like they're investigating, but they can't see long term. So I guess they just want to have fun because it is like, or it's like they feel like you're challenging them to grow. So that's what. Oh, okay. Ha ha ha. That's what it is. I got it. My bad, y'all. I'd be knowing what will be going on, but I'd be like what are you trying to say? But okay, I get it. All right. So no. All right. So it is this. They do want to explore. They do kind of feel like there's a blockage. So these people know that you're very knowledgeable. They feel like you're very smart, very witty, very intellectual, having a lot of information. Because the ninth house is here, so they feel like you have a lot of information. Like you're well traveled, well cultured. You're very confident, but you just don't. Maybe you don't speak, you don't communicate, and they don't. They haven't either. They want to, so they're just spying. But there's like a feeling of like they can't see this going long term, or they can't really see like the evidence of this happening, because like Treasure Island is about your success coming in, but you're just going about it the wrong way. You could be just churning butter, or you could just be churning waves and not getting you there. It can make it more of a frustration than a feeling of success. And they want to. That's where they're at, like just wanting to like express their feelings and emotions, but feeling like what would happen next? Like what would she do next? I tell her how I feel and all that, and then what? Because like they feel like they're like you're gonna challenge them to grow. So that's why they don't feel like it would be long term. Because I don't feel like they believe in their ability to create a happiness with you. So it's kind of like that type of feeling. They don't really feel like they say maybe they feel like you have a bad habit of drinking too much, and they feel like you need to heal to defeat something. So men could feel like maybe you have an addiction that you need to heal, and that it would take too long to really get you to. Okay, so they feel like you don't express yourself. Because I feel like that loner, like the song joint is like she's just kind of like sitting and like alone, but in the reverse, it's kind of like she's not super happy where she is or how she is. And with next to gratitude, so maybe they feel like you don't appreciate stuff, or they feel like you don't value stuff, or they don't value them. If this is like, because there's an opposition here, so it's like kind of like learning to like they're trying to learn you, but there's a difficulty with it, and like they feel like you're not appreciative of them trying to get to know you. That's what it is. Because so it's like they have their eye on you, but they feel like you're not appreciating them getting to know you or asking you questions, because they're being inquisitive and they're trying to be sociable. And these could be people who have information or they're very knowledgeable and stuff that they want to give to you and all that. And they could be like maybe even poets or writers or like, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't really say, I mean, it could be like a creator. They could be creators. I don't know. But I mean, you know, that's not what I was really thinking, but they, I guess creators. But these people are also dealing with anxiety. So I guess you give them the spooks whenever they try to like get to know you or whenever they try to like speak to you. It's kind of like a, how I put it, it's almost like you're like a star celebrity, like, you know, like they have their eye on you and they just want you to like do your thing. So it's kind of like they just want to watch you just be you. So that how they feel about you is like they want to be connected, they want to express love, but they don't think that it can last long. You know, they feel like it would be a very challenging relationship, but they want to have some type of harmony with you. They want to be able to share some type of connection because we got Six of Cups here, which is a soulmate connection. Like they're sentimental. So men feel like you're very sentimental and like you like to provide joy, but that you can be very fiery, very passionate, you know, and that you can challenge them or make them grow. You know, sometimes they can kind of feel like there may be other options or other people around. You know what I mean? That they maybe that they can't see because the Three of Wands here is kind of like, because it's a zebra, it's a giraffe, but the giraffe for me is in reverse. And what came to me is like the giraffe can't see over the fence. So maybe there's like things that they feel like they can't see, or that you would cause them to grow, and they can't see how far that they would grow or how far they would expand. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like being even if they were being friends with you, like they don't see it, like they feel like it would be like a good time, like you guys would like have fun and grow, but like they can't see how far they would be able to grow in this situation. So it's like they're not looking at it like, oh, I'm going to grow. You know what I mean? They're not thinking about like the challenging, all that. They just think that you would be challenging or that you would be a little difficult. There would be a little bit of tension, but they don't think that they would grow. You know what I mean? But what would happen is that they would become adaptable. You know, so that's what, maybe they feel that way. Maybe they do feel like they would have to become adaptable. That could be that, you know what I mean? Because it's like opposition is here, which is a need to find that fair give and take in a relationship. And so as far as symmetry, you know what I mean? Where they might be strong in one point, you might be strong in another point. So they feel like, so these people are probably people who are maybe you're good at communicating too. Because it's like they see you as very knowledgeable and possibly very analytical, but you don't really talk or you don't really express yourself, but you can express yourself. So it's like you're very good with talking, but you don't, you know what I mean? Maybe you're well versed or well educated, you know what I mean? Because that's what like I'm getting, you know what I mean? It could be also people who feel like maybe it's something having to do with your religion, you know what I mean? Or they feel like you could be easily bored, you know what I mean? Because that's kind of like the vibe is like, you know, like you may not really be grateful for them making the efforts that they make, but they have their mind on you and they're feeling very optimistic about you and they're wanting to make this situation go somewhere, but they really just doubt it, you know what I mean? That's really the truth of it. They really just doubt it. They don't think that, if I'm keeping G, sometimes they don't think that they're either good enough or they don't feel like they're not just looking, maybe they're just not feeling long term, you know what I mean? Because they do want to share a bond with you. They do want to share like a soulmate connection with you. Yes. A good time. Yes. You know what I mean? And they are open to growing and, you know, going through some type of tension or whatever, or competing. They're okay with that. Yeah. But I guess as far as like a plan for where to go past that, they have none. That's how they feel about it. They're like, I don't know. I don't think that this is going to be what I would like it to be. I like it to be stable, but the way that we're going about it, I don't think so. So, yeah. So I guess maybe you don't really like them talking to you, asking questions. Maybe you're a little aloof because the vibe kind of gives off like I'm aloof, road runner. Somebody's a runner. So maybe you deal with runners or you're a runner, and usually it's both ways. So that's how that goes. But yeah, they feel like maybe you have bad habits, and the bad habits could be like materialism, because it says Treasure Island and it's right next to the tree shrew, and the tree shrew is going towards this treasure that's floating slowly away. So it could be like that, like, you know, they feel like maybe you're chasing some type of material or chasing some type of wealth, fame, something or like that. Like they feel like you're going after something that's maybe superficial and you're going about it in the wrong way, you know, and you're not grateful for what you have. So they could be feeling like that about you. All right. Here's your advice, though. Invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So let me go over the signs one more time. We have Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Cancer. All right. Oh, so it says, is someone from your family trying to reach out to you? So maybe, oh, I didn't even see that. So men may be feeling like they need to reach out to you, or maybe this could be men from your family feeling this way. Well, they feel like, because they say that you're very protective of others. So men feel like you're very protective of others, like a mother bear, because they got a big bear here. So like a mother bear. That's how they feel about you, that you're very protective of others. So I need to tell you that. All right. So they do, like, you know what I mean? Like there is like a love here, but I guess people feel like there's like a tension with you, or like it's a lot of fight, a lot of struggle with you. You know what I mean? They don't really know that they don't feel like this can go long term. They may feel like they need to invest in other places. So just know that. That's how they feel about you. All right. So Pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 2. So, Pile 2. How do men feel about you? So, you could be a Capricorn. You could be a Libra. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a Libra. Or you could be dealing with these people. What else? I'm just looking. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Aquarius. Or you could be a Sagittarius. All right. Or this could be the people. All right. This could be the men. All right. So how do they feel about you? Okay, so this is cool. Actually, this is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so damn, this is nice. All right, so men do see you as like a significant relationship. All right, but they do feel like it's hard to get you pinned down, or to get you to, like, I guess maybe commit. Like they see you as marriage material. All right, but they also feel you. They feel you as like I said, feel you. So maybe they feel you as like, because it's like they kind of see you as a mother figure. So maybe they have you as like pegged for like being more motherly, very nurturing, but also like very passionate and like protective. So they also see you though more as like long term in some way, some shape, form, or fashion. Like, and so it could be like in business, or it could be like friendship, but whatever. They see you as like a significant friend, lover, acquaintance, someone who makes a difference in their life. Right? They feel about you. They feel that you're very passionate within your desires. So it's like whatever you're growing, whatever you're nurturing, it could be like you being as a mother, or wherever you're going in terms of like creation. Because Gaia can sometimes be like a creator. She could be representing as like a birther, almost like an empress, someone who creates abundance, who makes things happen. We got the star here too, so they could see you as someone who gets a lot of attention. It's very attractive, because we got the lovers here too, so they want to be intimate and in a partnership with you. Seventh house represents partnerships, or represents long-term partnerships, significant friendships, significant partners, relationships, businesses, endeavors, stuff like that, contracts, stuff that's significant, that changes your life. That's who these people feel. That's how they feel about you. That's how men feel. They feel like you would definitely, because we got square and semi-square here, so they feel like there would be tension and growth, kind of like Power 1, but this is a little bit different. All right. This is that you would cause them to use different skills and abilities to get what they want in terms of a relationship. But these men, they have faith. They're optimistic about really taking it to the next level. These men most likely want to get you pregnant, or these men most likely want to start something with you, birth something with you, possibly bring a dream into reality. All right. They want to work hard with you. They see you as very hard working. All right. But like very lucky, or very helpful. All right. Like very assistful. You know, because sextile is here. Sextile is helpful people. It's people who have, it's trine in sextile. All right. So this is about working together. Very helpful, good, easygoing. So they see you as easygoing, harmonious. And we have temperance here, but here in reverse. So they also see you as like, you know, in reverse. This would be that energy of you not like sometimes feeling like you're out of control, or feeling like you're out of whack. Not always, your actions not always matching with how you feel or with what you say, you know. So men feel like sometimes you could be a little childish, because we got the Page of Wands over top of that. Men feel like you can be a little childish with your feelings or your emotions. You know, like you could be very passionate, very lovey, very sexual, you know what I mean, and very nurturing or very almost kind of like dreamy, you know what I mean, kind of like almost kind of dreamy or very kind of submissive. But at the same time, you could be, you know, maybe like a bummer or like, I don't know. I was gonna say detached or isolated to yourself because it's kind of like I don't want to play now. So it's kind of like you fluctuate with that. Like they feel like a lot of men feel like it's their fault, and they want to fix stuff with you because you got mending here. So a lot of men want to fix stuff with you. So I feel like you're guilting me. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like that's how men feel. Like it's guilt. Like like man, I was supposed to do something, and it's almost kind of endearing because they see you as like this, like a lighthearted type of person, but like you can be kind of bold or brash with the way you communicate when you're, I guess when you feel like something isn't living up to the standards, because we got the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse. So it's kind of like when something isn't living up to your standards, you're just kind of like distant or like, you know, quiet, or I don't know. It's kind of like almost like dismissed, like almost like dismissed or like it's like kind of like they just feel like they're blamed, like their integrity was challenged, or like you challenged their integrity. So men feel like it's kind of like you know how like you see kids doing something, you give them that look and they be like, so men feel like that about you. Like there's a want to cooperate with you. Maybe they feel like like you're relatable, like you relate very well. You know what I mean? There's like a need to want to share and negotiate with you. Like, because they think of you as like an important person for some reason. Like, I mean, I said for some reason. I'm not trying to like downplay you. I'm just giving you that. Like, they feel like you're an important person for some reason. All right? Because they always feel like they need to fix something and like work towards some type of dream, you know, or try to bring some type of dream into reality. Like, they struggle with that. And they see, and they want to help you either do that, or they want to help you realize some type of dream that maybe it may just be their dream. Maybe they feel like you fantasize a lot, you know. They want to repair something, you know, but that's it. Like, because they feel like you're super easy going, very lucky, very abundant, you know, very helpful, you know, having different skills. Because sextile also represents in astrology special gifts and talents that you didn't know you had, so you had to work. You know what I mean? So there's like, I guess that's what that is. Like, they feel like you're exercising some type of special gifts and talents you didn't know you had, and it's working and it's going well for you. So they want to help, you know, they want to nurture you, and they feel like you're very nurturing and that you'll defend whatever the things that you're birthing or bringing into life or bringing into creation. So if like, you know, if you're a mother, you know, it's that mother bear thing. Like, I'll hurt something over my kids, you know what I mean? Or whatever I'm creating, my business, I'll hurt something over this, you know? So that's how men feel like you're serious about things, but you're very optimistic, very adventurous, all right, very stable or fair, you know what I mean? Like, they see you as a fair partner. Now, you know, some of us, they want y'all to be romantic, all right? For what I said, some of us, because, you know, it was just general, so it's not really based for women or men. But some of us, they want in a sexual manner, all right? Like, they're like, yeah, I want to really connect, be intimate with you. I see you as a trustworthy partner. You know, and with the seventh house, that would mean marriage. Like, they really want to get closer, deeper. With the Six of Cups in that, that's and the Lovers next to that, that's a soulmate bond deeply. Like, they really want to get there with you. You know, they want to share some type of like, it's a, you know, that nostalgic moment. So this means they want to make it meaningful. That's what they really want. Men want your relationship to really be meaningful. That's how they feel about you. You know what I mean? It's like there's a purpose to it. Like, your guys are soulmates. Like, you just get each other. It's the vibes. You know what I mean? It's that type of energy. Like, yo, you vibe real hard. Like, I fuck with you. You know what I mean? You a real one. You know, you solid. You know, you be getting things done, and it always be seeming like you're lucky. But with the trine here and your hard work is paying off, it would probably look like you're not working super hard, even though you are working super hard. It would look like you make things look easy. So that's how they feel about you. Is like, you make it look easy. You're very optimistic. You always have two options, you know what I mean, or two roads or two ways to go. You're not just one way. So they kind of think of you as like being motherly, yet being very entrepreneurial or very like business savvy or very negotiable. You know what I mean? Like, you're very agreeable. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're like, you probably could like speak very harshly to people, because temperance for me sometimes could be somebody who's a blunt talker, like a Sagittarius, or like a blunt talker. They're impatient. You know, they're not here. They got one foot in, one foot out. So men can kind of feel like that with you, like you know, like they're like you have one foot in, one foot out. Even though you're giving off like to them marriage vibes or long-term vibes, they still be feeling like maybe you're not gonna stay long, or maybe you won't be here. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they really can't really say. So that's where the tension is, because like they're trying to lock you down. I'm trying to lock you down, girl. What are you doing? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Like they can see it going more than one way. It's like there's a possibility it can go long term, but there's also a possibility that they don't go that way. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe I can just get her pregnant. For real, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I was thinking. Like first, I was like the two paths: be a mother or be in a relationship. So it's like they want you either be a mom, you know what I mean? At least be a mom or something, or at least be, you know, a partner with me. You know what I mean? At least be something that I can create, something that I can see here in the physical. At least do that with me. If not, then I'll just settle for like a friendship or at least a partnership where we're hanging out for forever, where I at least have had you in my life for a significant amount of time. So that in that type of energy, all right? Because they want it to be a moment that they can remember. They want to have that nostalgic feeling. They want to have like that childhood wonderment of life with you. You know, like with you, they feel like their like dreams and stuff can happen. Like they have all the hopes and wishes can really happen. You know, but they also feel like they can break some type of pattern for traditional patterns, traditional values. Because we got 10 of Pentacles here with the Star and the Temperance, and that's usually for me is like a breaking up of patterns, cycles. You know, like wherever you like, you know how you be undecided about growing in a certain way or behaving in a certain way because of traditional values or family beliefs. You're like, I don't normally wear, you know, if you're a woman, you don't, let's say you don't wear mini skirts because, you know, maybe you grew up in a very religious family. If you're a guy, you might not drink or something, or you might not approach women because maybe it was rude, you know, or you might not, I don't know, anything, so whatever the case may be, you know what I mean, like, you know, whatever cycle, like men, you know, it's like they pick up that you have like a traditional value that you're breaking free of, or you're breaking, like they feel like you have the power to do that for them, to break them free of some type of traditional values or traditional habits, or to heal this lack of like traditional values or like that, like they want long term with you, like they want to be with you in a relationship, friendship, partnership, something that's like a value, you know what I mean, but they feel like you would heal whatever they consider to be a stable belief. So whatever they considered, you know, growing up as stable or as like how things need to be, they feel like you're healing that view or that perception of that. So a lot of men are very optimistic about like a friendship or a partnership with you or a business with you. Like they're very optimistic about what can happen, but they may not necessarily always align, like their feelings and their actions may not align with that, or they feel like your feelings and actions don't align with that. You know what I mean? Because it's like that. It's like they want to, you know, work with you, amend with you, or, you know, put the work in with you and like make a situation better. They don't want to let go, but at the same time, they feel like, you know, like it's really on the fence. It's like, yo, it could be anything. Like they feel like, you know, like they have to overthink. There is a lot of sexual energy for you because we got the Lovers and we have the sacral chakra here. So it's like it's almost like they're not logically thinking about you. Most of this is like emotions and passion. And then even when I have the pentacle here, the pentacle is in reverse, so it's not really a lot of practical application to you, not to you, but to them. Like the way that they feel about you isn't really practical. It's more emotional, more sexual. You know, it's more passion. So you're probably very attractive to them. I got my signs, my Libra here. I got a lot of Libra here, and I got Aries, Leo. So I got Aries, Leo. So I got that. So for me, that's always like a very attractive person in their personality and a very attractive person in their aesthetics. So like you're not too much, you're not too slim, you're not too thick, you're not too tall, you're not too tough, you're not too, you know, you're not too soft. You know, you're just balanced. You're not too masculine, not too feminine. You're not too of anything. You're just right. Your aesthetics are just right. So you're nice around people, harmonious. You know, it's someone that I can take to meet people. You know, this is my home girl. This is my homeboy. Whatever. You know, I mean, I can introduce you to people. So I wouldn't feel like, oh, this isn't going to be a good person to let my people meet. You know what I mean? This is going to be somebody who's very inspirational, somebody who's very charismatic, very optimistic. You know, and there's someone who's very nurturing. So I'd be able to bring you with my people and let you see them. You know what I mean? But they just feel like putting you into a relationship is harder than it looks. So, yeah, but they do have they do have reason for relationships with you. All right, so they do want to make it something memorable, but like far as groundedness, no. They just feel like it's almost like anything is possible. So for them, they may go with the flow with you. Like men may feel like they can go with the flow with you. Like anything is possible. You know, they see you as like larger than life in my mind, because I see the star as a person who's larger than life. So they see you like anything is possible in a relationship, and that's kind of not really grounded, but it is possible. There's a possibility to be so. It's just infinite possibilities, and they're not really sure how. They're not necessarily maybe going about it the most practical, or you guys aren't creating the most practical relationships with them. So yeah. But let's go over signs. Let me give you advice. Prayer. Dear God, help me always remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. So let's go over signs one more time. We have Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So this could be you, or this could be the guys who are feeling this way about you. All right. They do think you have integrity. All right. So know that. But Pow 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom. Pow 3. So, Pow 3, how are men feeling about you? Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Dang. Okay. Okay, so men want to get you out. They want to get you out, like to enjoy yourself, to have fun. Right? They feel like you've been disillusioned, or like you're not seeing love, like you don't okay, let me go all right, let me go over the signs real quick. All right, we have Leo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, this could be the people, this could be you. All right, we got Cancer twice here. All right, people feel like you're selfish. You know what I mean? They want to come together with you. They want to build a bridge with you, because we got bridge here. All right, these people feel like you've been disillusioned by love. All right, they feel like you're no longer, either you're always home, or you're no longer open. Like you're still kind of putting yourself in a box. All right, it says you're going on a spiritual journey, so tap in and enjoy the vacay. Have a good trip, but don't trip. All right, and that's what they're saying. Like you and your loved ones are safe here. And vision in reverse is that feeling of like not seeing things, not seeing relationships through, not wanting to see relationships through, feeling like relationships don't exist, or like love doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's more of like you could be just like staying home or whatever. They feel like you're very sensual, very affectionate, very loving. Men feel like you're a pleasure to be around, but that you just don't believe in love. So they see you as very passionate, having good values, or maybe you guys share the same values, because we got home here, and that is about like traditional values, which is the fourth house. So it is like traditional values, beliefs, like family values, family beliefs, home, familiarity, you know, family in general. So it's kind of like that. Like that's how they feel about you. It's like, you know, like you're home to them, like a homely feeling, loving feeling, very loving, very nurturing, but like you don't believe in love. So yeah, they feel like you're selfish, like you don't like to share, or you don't want to exchange with them, like you don't, or maybe you don't want them in your house, because like the exchanging gifts is usually like being open to people, allowing, sharing with people, being fair, like having generous relationships. So maybe that's that. Like maybe they feel like you don't allow them to your house or something like that. I don't know, because like because two things are coming together, and it says, "Do you know what they are?" So they want to come together with you. They want to, like, because the Page of Wands is here, so they really want to be passionate with you. They want to go out. They want to date you. They want to have fun with you. And we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So they do want to have like childish fun with you, like, you know, maybe sex, romance, and all that. And like adventures, going and traveling and doing stuff, and, you know, being lighthearted, being kiddish and all that. Like, they want to play with you. And at the same time, with the Knight of Pentacles, they want to be responsible. They want to be show up for you. They want to be trustworthy. So, you know, they're just not confident in doing that because they got the strength in reverse. So they're not really confident in doing that with you. Like, they want to build a long term, because we got 10 of Pentacles. That's what they want. They want to build a long term, and it says connection. So they want to build a long term connection. They just don't see it because they don't feel like you are open to love. They feel like you don't trust love. You know, like you're more family oriented. Because I really feel like you're just home and family. Like, they feel like you're selfish. You're just family, home. You know what I mean? Fuck love. Like, that's how they feel. But they feel like you're very sexual. You have very, like, a lot of sex appeal, good aesthetics. You know what I mean? But they feel like love is maybe left you jaded. You know, so a lot of guys are like watching you, stalking you. You know, cause that's what I feel like. Whenever I see Venus, I think of someone being very attractive or having a lot of options. So you possibly have like a lot of options, a lot of people around. And so it's kind of like they're stalking you. Now, if it's like in a more platonic way, they still feel like you don't trust people in business. You don't trust people at your house. You don't let people come to your house. You're selfish with resources. You know what I mean? But you are very much an inspiration, and you do know your self-worth. So they feel like you have great values, and you're a pleasure to be around. You have a lot of grace. Like the way you handle yourself is with grace. You know, but sometimes they feel like you're too much. Like, you can be too much. Like, you can be overly maybe dramatic or overly fiery, overly passionate. Because I'm looking at Venus as like very fiery. So maybe you can be overly fiery, overly passionate. You know, maybe even be a little bit persuasive, but in an aggressive way. Because strength in reverse can be somebody who's very persuasive, but in a more aggressive manner. Normally, for me, when it's an upright, there's a saying that says you win more bees with honey. You know what I mean? Or you attract more bees with honey. Being more of a persuasive speaker. You know what I mean? Confident, feeling this, you know, the power within yourself to get what it is that you desire. In reverse, these people aren't feeling that way. You know, because it's like they want to show up for you. They want to be playful. They want to, you know, they want to have fun. They want to, you know, express themselves in a lighthearted way and, like, you know, lighten your mood. But at the same time, they don't feel like they have the power to do that with you. Like, they don't feel like they're going to be able to go that way. They may feel like they need to control you or like possess you, or is it possess? It could be possessed, but I'm thinking of like more like control you, maneuver you how they want to. You know what I mean? They don't feel like they can do that. So men, they just feel like love for you isn't really about romance. That it's more about, like, I was gonna say Friday night courtship. So maybe just like going on dates, them getting to know you. I guess that's really all it is for them, and they're wanting to like really go out and, like, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe sex is more so on their mind than anything. Like, they're looking for affection and sensuality with you. You know, so you must be very attracted to them. All right. Now, if you're like a man or whatever and you're not into men, then they're looking to like hang out, you know, like build some type of like relationship too. But this is more like I think they're trying to like pick up other women with you or something, or they're trying to like go out like they're trying to get you more grounded in your body. So even if you're just a woman, they're trying to get you more grounded in your body. You know, they want you to connect with other people. So they feel like, yeah, so maybe you just be in the house all the time. Because, like, that's really all they want to do is, like, connect. But they want to build, like, a long-term friendship, partnership. Because the Knight of Knight of Pentacles can be a friend. He's a trustworthy friend. He's someone who shows up and shows out. Not shows out, but with the Knight of Wands. With a Page of Wands, I would think he's someone who shows up and shows out. Like, they're someone who wants to entertain you. They want to be there. They'll be the one who helps you move. They'll be the one that, whenever your car is broken down, they'll pull up on the side of the road. This would be someone who, when you need, you know, a little bit of cash, they might cash app you a couple of dollars. You know, this is someone who wants to show you that they appreciate you, show you value. They want to build something in a practical manner, and they'll show up day in and day out for you. And that's what they want to do. But they feel like they will either have to be more pushy, more persuasive, you know, because you're not feeling love. That's how they feel. Like, they don't feel like you trust love. So yeah, like, they want something stable with you, something long term that can build legacy, that like has traditional values to it. But in this case, they feel like you're going on some type of spiritual journey, or you're becoming spiritually enlightened. You could be intuitive or like psychic, because we got vision here. So vision is like trusting your third eye. So they may feel like you don't trust your third eye, or they're feeling like, yeah, that's what it is. They feel like you don't trust your third eye because they feel like you don't believe in love. So they feel like you won't really trust your own feelings and intuitions. So that's what that is. That's what men feel like about you. They feel like you don't trust your own intuition, but they feel like you have either intuitive abilities or like you're psychic or like whatever. They feel like you should be able to do that, you know what I mean? But you're disillusioned by love. Like you don't. That's all. They just feel like you've given up on love, and they want to ground it. You know what I mean? So that's it. Like your trust in people has been jaded, and that's all men are really picking up. That's really like the message, and they just want to kind of like reach up, like yo, I'm a friend. I'm a friend. I'm not a foe. I'm really honest. I'm really genuine. I'm really here. Look, I'm gonna take my time to get to know you. I'm gonna take my time to before I really reveal myself to you. But I'm gonna be steady and reliable. I'm gonna show up for you. Like they're trying to show you. That's how they feel about it. That's how they feel about you. It's like but also they can feel that way about you as well. They can also feel like that you're reliable, you're stable, but at the same time that you're maybe a little bit aggressive or very possessive or very controlling, because the strength is here in reverse. So they can feel this way about you as well. Like you're very controlling. All right, you're very dominating. All right, you're very persuasive, but in an aggressive manner. But you are very giving or very sharing of your time and resources. But you can be a little bit immature or a little bit evasive, like not like you, because they see you as very creative, very jubilant, very just exciting, excitable. Like you're a great time. They that's how they feel. Like you're a great time and you're a great friend, and that's what they want to be for you. They just feel like there's some type of control in between that. Like there's a I don't know. It's like a block. Like it's not. Is it a block? It's like a. It's like maybe I don't know. Maybe they need to be on guard or be protected, or they need to be more masculine, or they need to be more like I don't know. Maybe they need to be more aggressive, like to get what they want. Cause it's like they're coming off as like the nice guys. That's how they feel. They're being nice and they're not pushing too hard. So that's how they feel about you. It's like like we should be able to build something stable. I'm being nice. I'm not being too hard. You're just jaded by love. You're just love has made you feel how you feel. So how you don't trust your own intuition on what you should do in love. You got great values. Why are you so selfish? Why aren't you willing to share with others? Why aren't you expressing yourself? Why are you putting yourself in this box? Why are you not coming out the house? Like, why are you always just be in the house? Like, what I mean? That's the type of energy they got. Like they think of you as being very grateful, I guess, for maybe your house or for your home or for your materials or something like that. They think of you as a grateful person, but just not giving to others, selfish in a sense. So yeah. Here's your advice though. Positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember, keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So let's go over signs one more time. You could be a Cancer, a Leo, a Libra, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. All right. So, pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. I'll be trying to drag it out, so that way they don't just be running into the next pile. You be like, dang. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. How do men feel about you? Wow. So Leo has been in all these piles in Cancer. I noticed that. So that's important that you be able to express yourself, that you be like focused, or that you be very outgoing or very lighthearted or very like creative, and be very emotional, like being tapped with your feminine. That's very important, I guess, for men. because I've noticed that a lot in all the piles. Like that nurturing motherly energy is something that we can't deny. So that's always, as long as that's always there, we will always be around. So yeah. All right. But yeah, let's see what men feel, how do men feel about you. All right. So, what? All right. So we got some men from your past. All right, feeling left out, and they're not taking it well. So yeah, we got that. Then these people, what they want to do, because I'm reading it backwards right now for some reason. So let me give you the signs real quick. We got Cancer, we got Capricorn, we got Aquarius, we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we got Leo, we have Taurus, we have Leo again, we have Aquarius again, and we have Scorpio. All right. So these could be you, or this could be the signs, or this could be the people. All right. They feel like you've been betrayed, or maybe they could be the one that betrayed you, but they want to heal you. They want to fix it up. These are people who want to work towards something or repair something with you. This could be people who feel like they have the same family values as you, or like ancestors or something like that. They could want to fix something though. They feel like they want to fix some type of ending you either had, or some type of betrayal you ever had, or maybe even like I don't know. I just feel like they want to replenish you. Like they feel like you've been through a tough cycle with someone, or a difficult situation with someone, possibly with a Leo, but they want to replenish you. They want to, give you a new opportunity, of abundance, or a brand new opportunity to start something new somewhere else. This could be a new romantic offer, a new romantic cycle they could be wanting to do, and this could be either people from the past who like you feel like you had a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, and it just didn't go anywhere with. All right, they want to repair that. All right, they're looking to rebirth something here because Pluto is here, so that's transformative energy. So they are looking to transform something. They may be having a difficulty going through transformations, but these men feel like they need to offer you love. Like they need to express their feelings to you, because they got the Knight of Cups here too with the Wheel of Fortune. So they feel like it's out of their hands, but they want to offer you love. It's like kind of like unexpected. This could be unexpected love offers that they may feel like giving to you. And if it's not love, then it's unexpected business proposals. Because let me tell you how they feel about you. All right. Because I was just like, I don't know why that was important there, but let me tell you why they feel this way about you. Because they feel like you're very bold. Like you're a person who makes the first move in things. Like your moves are very successful. All right. They feel like your thoughts are very, not scattered, but they feel like your thoughts are very either non-traditional, or like they're like thoughts that are a little bit prophetic. But I was thinking like futuristic, but I guess that could be prophetic. So they feel like your moves are a little bit ahead of others. Like you've thought about it, because you got wisdom here. So they see you as, or they feel you as being very wise. Like they feel like your moves are well thought out. You know what I mean? Like your way of thinking isn't traditional, and that you could be a little bit deceitful. Like they feel like you're very crafty. That's how men feel about you. Like you're very crafty, you're very empowered, you're very loving, you're very sexual, because we got the heart chakra in that, but you're also very creative. But you're very creative with your thoughts. So you don't really, or with the way you do things, because like you don't really, or maybe how you present yourself. Like they feel like you have hidden motives sometimes, because the mask with the Knight of Cups can be a person who's very fickle with the things that they present and that they offer. There may be all the things that are hidden behind it that are soon later revealed. So they feel like you don't always give them a choice. Like men feel like they don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like they don't feel like they have to. Like it's almost like they don't, either they feel like you have a choice, like you don't want to be here, or they feel like they don't have a choice whether they keep you or not. Because it's like they tried to trap you. So these men probably tried to trap you. Yeah, and they were trying to keep you from moving forward. All right, they wanted you to feel like you had no choice, or these men feel like they have no choice when it comes to you. They're trying to focus on you and inspire you to do something, or they're focusing on you and you're inspiring them to do something. All right, you could be inspiring them to become creative, because the Knight of Cups is here, and this could be like in terms of like how they address the world at large, like how they address circumstances that aren't necessarily going in their favor, right? Like how they work towards that to close out cycles and patterns. So it could be also with that with you, like how they learn to get outside of their head, how to get rid of like repressive thoughts. and how to like, I guess maybe replenish their creative abilities, because you got the source here. So this can be also in a bunch of ways. So it could also be like, teaching them how to become their own best friend, like their own entertainment in a sense, or their own, like, this is like empowering them. So maybe you could be a source of like house for these people, like for men, like, because like emotion shows up, foundation shows up, and the need to either learn to express yourself in a more creative way, and this could be like really creating something, like, painting, drawing, or whatever, or they see you as like wanting to like learning to express themselves in an emotional way, like feelings, and really like get outside of their head and like put out into the world what they really want to say or what they really want to do. So men feel like you give them some type of freedom to do that, but at the same time they feel like the way that you present it can be a little deceptive, so they feel like they don't have a choice. It's almost like they're afraid to lose you. That's how it feels like men are afraid to lose you or some sort, or disappoint you in some sort. So they try to like tell you what you would like to hear, or be like how you would like them to be. Because usually, I remember I once read that the Knight of Cups can be like your ideal lover. So they may see you as their ideal lover. You know what I mean? In terms of romance, like, you may naturally know what they need and want, but you could be kind of fickle. Like, that's what they feel like. They feel like you could naturally know what they need and want, but you're not domesticated, or maybe you're domesticated, but they feel like something about that isn't, like, there's like you, I don't know, like you're hiding something behind that. Like, you have the ability to be domesticated, very family oriented, very loving, giving, chivalrous, like generous, you know what I mean, and allowing them to have freedom, but they feel like there's something, like, something that they don't know. That's what men feel like. They feel like something that they don't know. You have a lot of I'm back. My phone died. I didn't even recognize it. But anyway, like I was saying, so they see you as I was thinking of this as being a crone, right? So they see you as someone who's like very wise, possibly very spiritual, or at least seeing something that they can't see, like seeing beyond the veil. Because I think the mask represented that too. I think it was like being able to see behind people's ulterior motives. So they possibly see you as also being able to see what their motives are, or what their plan of attack are, or what they were hitting for, or what they were hitting on. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that vibe as well. They see you as being like covered by ancestors, or like they feel like you're very empowered and free. That's really it. And like a source of fun, or like a source that they can gain energy and strength and power and like clarity and in the chaos and in the storms. Like, you give you give a stability, you give a foundation. That's how they feel about you. And they feel like they want to either repair that, some type of betrayal that they either had with you, or some type of ending that they've had with you. Like they want to like work towards some type of shared goal, some type of, abundance with you. And they want to either offer you an apology, or they want to work towards fixing their mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, they want to work towards perfecting something with you, like a craft, or perfecting, like I feel like they just mostly want to like spend time with you. You know what I mean? That's really how it is. Like, they don't care how it comes, almost, because like the wheel of fortune in reverse for me is unexpected circumstances, having to work with that, having to go with the flow. And with the Knight of Cups, there is someone's trying to offer it, and then we got the Eight of Pentacles right after that. So someone's trying to offer it, even if they don't really know how they can fit into your life. They're willing to like work. You know what I mean? Be flexible with you, however it can work. I'm working with you. Like, that's where they're on, and they're willing to get over whatever difficulties you may have, because it sometimes can be feeling like they're lethargic, or like they're overwhelmed. You know what I mean? So it's like they're wanting to work with you. Like, even if you're feeling overwhelmed, they wanted to work with you. They may feel like that you're doing, like, you work too much and it works you to the bone. So they may be feeling that way about you as well. Like, circumstances are being very abundant for you, but you may not feel like they are, and they feel like you're working to the bone, or like you work a lot. You know what I mean? So for some of you, they want to like repair things, but for other of you, they feel like you work a lot. Like, like you're working yourself to the bone. And it's really just like a feeling of like not really knowing where they stand with you, even though there's a place of you providing clarity, providing strength, providing stability. They do see you as like, like long term. So even if you are with this person, they see you as that, but they kind of like don't know where they stand at the same time. So maybe secretly they don't know where it's at, because like they don't really know. Like the mask is really the big thing here in the middle. Like, they don't really know if y'all share the same foundations, or if you guys are like having the same beliefs, family values, or something now. Like, it's kind of like they feel like maybe you're putting up an act about the family values. So maybe you've done something recently where they're feeling like Like, I don't know, because the Knight of Cups is here, so they're seeing you as someone who's fickle in love, even though it's upright. They see you as someone who's fickle in love and possibly having unexpected opportunities of romance or unexpected chances at love, you know what I mean, or like taking your chances with love. So they feel like that's maybe being hidden, you know what I mean. That's kind of what it feels like, and they feel like you're not leaving them a choice by keeping your options hidden or keeping your intentions unclear, or your, I don't know, maybe you have suitors, because like they're kind of worried about something that they can't see, you know what I mean, but they feel like you're a very good catch, you know what I mean, like you do a lot for their life, but they feel like there's other things that they can't see, and because you're very bold and able to make a move and do what you really want, and you have a lot of wisdom and you could be a little wiser than the most, they feel like it's like kind of scary, like, you know what I mean, like you can start a new day, or you can do things however you want every day. Like it's like they feel like you have a new day every day. So I guess they like maybe like you're free spirited in their mind, but I don't really get super free spirited. I just feel like you're a wild card. You can handle unexpected situations or unexpected change, you know, and that's what they feel like with the love. Like you can maybe possibly leave them out, or like you can like, because that's like all they worry about is like trying to repair a situation, and that's what it says right here. Are you feeling left out in something and not taking it well? So these men really feel like you're just leaving them out, and like you're having other opportunities or unexpected love offers are coming your way, and they can't control it. They want to repair it. They want to fix it. All right. It says, "Is the time to play?" Oh yeah, that's what it is. They're worried about you playing. They want to shift. They want to shift your routine. So men feel like you don't shift your routine, like you don't play. You're not having time to play, or that's all you're doing is playing. Like you're becoming more receptive. And with the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, this is change and transformation. So they feel like you are changing and transforming in some sort. So you're becoming more open, more wise. You've learned a lot. You've seen a lot in life. And now you're a lot more bolder and making your moves or making things known, but you're not really making things known. So they feel like you're doing stuff, but you're not making it known. You're not letting them see your next move or something. But they feel like you are handling the chaos and the conflict that comes your way, and you make it known for them, or you exposed it to them, like you made it clear to them. So yeah, they tried to trap you, so they could have like tried to have a baby with you or something, or any of that type of thing. It's that type of energy, because they just really feel like you're empowered and you're like a free spirit, or like you have freedom, you're liberated. They're like, yo, I need to lock this girl down. So yeah. And if you're a guy, they still feel like they want to have you as a friend. Like I need to like, or even as a lover, if you're dating, you know, if you're dating men, they want to, like, you know, they're trying to like find a way to like see if you guys share the same values, and then they want to work with you. They feel like you're just working very hard, you're overworked, and they may want to like offer you like a easygoing, not an easygoing ride, but a new proposal of some sort that they feel could, you know, maybe transform your life, or that can change your life of some sort. You know, maybe it could just be friendship, it could be love, but it's love of some sort. It's an unconditional love that they're looking to offer you. All right, so yeah. All right, here's your advice though. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. And then you have courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In the world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. So let's go over the signs one more time. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So it could be you, or this could be the people that feel this way about you. All right. So, Paul 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.